I got a little rec for you out of the gate.
All right.
John Sayles. You know the filmmaker John Sayles? Did Lone Star.
Jeez, Jews.
That's
always
a hell
with
of
the
a movie.
Sorry.
Watch another one he did recently called Matewan, about the coal miners. Yeah, that's a great movie too.
Oh yeah.
The one called Matewan. It's about it's Chris Cooper's first movie.
Ooh.
It's from the 80s. It's about a coal mine union strike.
Okay.
In the 1920s in West Virginia. Very cool movie. Got James Earl Jones is great in it.
Whoa.
You got David Strathairn. Awesome line in it where he's the sheriff of the town and the mayor's scared. These guys, the big company send people in to intimidate you, and he's scared. He goes to David Strathairn, who's the sheriff. He goes, "You think they're bluffing?" He goes, "Nah, but neither am I."
Woo!
Some badass lines. It's pretty cool, and he's just a really good filmmaker. That guy. It's called Matewan, Matewan. But then I started reading about because there's like Sid Hatfield in it. Mm-hmm. So I started this book about the Hatfields and the McCoys. It's really good, but it's like fucking hilarious. It's just so much bloodshed.
Yeah,
they just keep murdering each other.
I know.
They keep saying every father wants better for their kids, or I just want better for my son, and you're like, well, then don't name him Ransom. Maybe there's not a lot of lawyers by the name of what's your accountant's name? Bloodlust. No, you're gonna be another murderer.
Yes,
that's your name.
That's true. Your name is Quick Draw Johnson. You're gonna get shot.
It's also hilarious the amount of money they're killing people over, because you're reading a book and it's like they're like he had a bounty on his head for $20. $20. Even then, it's like $800. It's not that much.
Yeah. That's true. Well, it's like those true crime. My wife watched all this shit, and it's like the wife killed the husband for the insurance money, and it was $28,000. You're like, you killed a guy for $28,000, you coos?
You have blood on your hands for that's not going to last you that long.
What, are you going to buy a Civic? You're going to buy an Accord with that? You crazy But yeah.
But that's a wreck. Matewan, cool movie. If you haven't seen Lone Star, watch that first. That's even better. But yeah, this guy's a great filmmaker.
Are we getting older? Because I'm leaning hard into westerns, and I think you are too.
Dude, I love a good western.
I didn't like them as a kid. I thought they were slow and boring, and they weren't funny ever. So I never loved them. But now I'm funny. All in. I guess Tombstone had some moments.
Tombstone's great. Good, the Bad, and the Ugly's funny.
Oh yeah, okay. But I'm watching American Primeval. It's really well done.
I hear it's great. It's Peter Berg made it, right?
Yes.
I hear it's awesome.
It's really fun. It's gritty as shit. It's gory. I mean, scalping with the Native American. They show everything. It's wild, but it's cool.
Taylor Sheridan kind of brought it back a little bit.
He did.
Because I think he's a real cowboy type.
Yeah.
And then, it's so funny. With his money, he buys a $600 million ranch.
Of course.
But his movies have good, Hell or High Water was on TV the other day. I couldn't turn it off. It's just such a fucking... That's a good way to get people in. It's a Western, but it's like bank robberies.
Right. It's a modern version.
Yeah, it's like a modern Planet, but that's a great one, too.
Great one. Yeah, Sheridan, you're right. He opened the door, and now it's all coming in, and it feels like, you kind of had to have some optics, let the Native Americans not be so savagey and all that, and whatever. This is just reality. It's just fun, real, gritty, murder, bloodlust, gold, trying to get the gold and land. You've seen Landman?
I hear it's great.
People keep talking about it. That's a Sheridan.
Well, now it's like he's got his own extended universe.
Right.
He's got his own whole thing. But I watched the finale because my girlfriend keeps watching. I'm like, I don't have time for another show right now. Mm-hmm. I'm more of a movie guy because you're in, you're out. It's an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah, same.
But
look at that cast. Just the top three.
These shows are like crack. They take over your life.
Yeah,
you can't stop. So I need to limit myself. But I did watch a little, and I got to say, it is cool. I mean, He's
the man.
He's just awesome always.
Yeah.